Hey, so we're gonna get this started. Basically, we're talking about the modern woman breaking the ceiling, the glass ceiling. Just making strides and just kind of getting where she want to be. So we're gonna basically start out just kind of like the origins of kind of how women have really gotten their start. And as you know, we've been through four waves of feminism. Beginning, I believe, around the 20s, with suffrage, voting rights, that such thing, and on up into the 60s, civil rights era. And that's continuing on to, I think, around like 19, maybe late 70s, um, early 80s, maybe. But I really don't have the numbers here with me. I'm just kind of improvising. So I know that in 1990 you started a third wave feminism, where you kind of had like almost a climax, like a climactic conclusion to this thing that women had going on as far as feuding with the femininity um, wars, as they call it, with radical feminists. Much of that was just basically over sexuality and expression of sexuality and different things like that. So you basically kind of got into the fourth wave. I think like beginning around maybe 2010s, where the power motive was social media, the power of the internet, kind of spreading the word out through the masses, where you had the Me Too movement, call out culture and different things like that. So it's basically a thing of empowering women. So now we've gotten to a point where empowering women, many are considered dethroning men, or, saying that they're even out the playing field with just basically conquering men in all different aspects of life. Some would call it revenge, but, that's to each his own, I guess, to whatever opinion people will form. You do have data and statistics out there that could, kind of give a clearer picture than, subjective opinions and different things like that. But I will say that I don't think we're particularly in a fifth wave of feminism, but we do have this thing that, people have addressed as the modern woman. And, you can see it on social media. Many people are, making this their niche as far as, having these gender wars, or sex wars rather, between the male female dynamic and, this power struggle of the roles that should be played. And the main theme of it is basically dating, relationships, and marriage, and so you kind of got this back and forth, and a lot of commenting and blaming and expectations and demands, just different things like that. So basically, it's kind of what it's come to. And me, I don't particularly look to kind of putting out a lot of content based off of what women are doing, what men are doing, and vice versa, as far as, them coming together, what they think of each other. You do have three main guys in the public sphere that I think are the three main, like they really cater to women's perspectives and, women's expression. And, you kind of had a few on the other side of that, where men are feeling like they're holding women accountable. And some would even say that they're bashing women. But, like I said, to each his own. It could be subjective in how you look at it or think about it. But basically, have women, broken the glass ceiling? I mean, have they reached the point that they want to be at? I mean, as far as the modern woman is concerned, I mean, is there an argument to say that modern women behave a certain way that causes them to be excluded or miss out on the real true fulfillment that's expected or that's desired from women in today's society? Or is it a situation, where modern women are behaving in a way where they're empowered, where they can have a dog or a plant, or live vicariously through their kids, or not even really worry about winter coming? They can call a handyman up. They can have two or three guys to fulfill four or five functions in their lives, without ever committing to one guy, or marrying one guy. So are they really getting theirs? Are they really living their best life? Ask one. Ask many of them. You have countless opinions on the internet about it, in social media. But what's authentic and what's not? What are the real numbers? What is the raw data? You just have to look that up. I'm not here to kind of grace you with all of that. I could, but I'm not. I'm just basically here in my series of being an amateur influencer, just throwing my 2 cents in, just doing my journaling, my diary, online diary format right here, just kind of throwing it out there, my opinion, my commentary. So yeah, it's not clickbait. I just chose the title to kind of like bring a little traffic, maybe raise an awareness that we really don't have a gender war going on. So when I said that, is it authentic of what a lot of people are saying or doing? Is it authentic? Is it not? I mean, that's for you to decide. I guess it's a thing where people can, get numbers or go viral without dancing or, being the Instagram thirst trap. So that's all I got to say. You don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe, you don't have to share or comment. Feel free